In this video, we're gonna talk about 7 Blender add-ons that can help you be more productive by automating important functions and using creative tools that can fill gaps in what Blender is already able to offer. Number 7. Catchup Importer. This is a Blender add-on that allows you to solve serious problems when it comes to importing assets to Blender if your workflow includes working with SketchUp. Catchup Importer add-on does import models via classic DAE and OBJ formats. It does manage batch imports, manage layers, and create layers from new files, which is just great. With this add-on, the colors of the layers will be automatically generated at the time of the creation or during the batch import. It will also help you manage your materials as well, in addition to material mapping, which is necessary to move, scale, or rotate your materials that are applied to your objects in the scene. This add-on is also good for creating in addition to managing objects using new layers. This will allow you to be more flexible and have more control, plus the automation that the add-on is created for. You also don't have to worry about duplicate materials when we importing models to Blender because the add-on will recognize and merge the materials instead of having to at the same time. Number 6. Shot Manager. Shot Manager is designed to speed up render management and shot design by saving frame ranges, render cameras, view layers, and output paths. It is also perfect for splitting up a single timeline animation for game animation and multi-cam rendering setups. To clarify, it is one of the Blender camera add-ons that have been originally developed for a specific project. After that, it has been further developed to cover a range of render tasks for ease of mind and improving render management on complex projects. It makes it easier to organize shots without needing to save out separate blend files. Above all, it is great for both mid and large size productions. You can use it to create shots and keep all the cameras and assets in one file, or use shots to separate complex render setups and automate render paths. Number 5. B-Renderon. This is a Blender rendering standalone program that was made to make the process of rendering animations smooth without ever worrying about messing things up during the process. B-Renderon was developed by a Blender artist who works at an animation studio, and while he worked there was a need to let blend files render overnight, but during the process problems might occur. This add-on allows you to hit render and come back in the morning to see several blend files rendered successfully without any problems whatsoever, which is fantastic. In addition to that, this tool gives you the flexibility of being able to easily batch render blend files and blend scenes or different blend files with different Blender versions. In addition to quickly setting up different frame ranges and render them, just to mention some of the things you'll be able to do. Number 4. Save Cams. This Blender add-on helps you solve the problem of working with multiple cameras in one scene. Whether you are trying to render a fixed shot from multiple angles and distances, or you are trying to render animations, Save Cam add-on will help you save your cameras and do batch rendering, in addition to other things as well. Batch rendering is one of the most important features of this add-on. This includes all camera angles, in addition to lists, selections, collections, and so on. One of the things that this add-on allows you to do is to store your camera's data. Things such as camera position or rotation, camera type, depth of field, rendering resolution, frame range, and so on. There is also a menu that allows you to view all the information related to rendering. This will enable you to check and make sure all the information in the scene is correct. Number 5. Sculpt Paint Wheel. This is one of the Blender add-ons that allows you to navigate, manage, and use Blender's sculpting tools more effectively, like a Create a Style Wheel pop-up menu featuring Sculpt Mode brush icons arranged around the point of position in a circular way. But Sculpt Wheel offers more functionality than just an arrangement of icons. Basically, you have an outer circle, an inner circle, and another circle in the center, and each one has its own tools. Sculpt Wheel's outer circle contains 14 Sculpt Mode brushes, which you can freely rearrange after activating an edit icon outside the wheel. It even allows you to choose which brushes are going to be there in addition to adding your own brushes as well. Also recently, painting options and features have been added to this add-on. You can check it out if you want to. Number 2. Better Fbx Importer. This is a great add-on for game developers, animator, or Blender artists who generally use different 3D software to get things done. Better Fbx Importer helps you to do things the right way when it comes to importing FBX files to Blender. This is the case because you don't always get to see your models, characters, or animation projects imported properly to Blender using FBX. The developers have tested the importer and the exporter with about 100 commercial FBX files made by 3D digital artists in 3ds Max, Maya, or Cinema 4D. The add-on can import and export these FBX files successfully, by the way. In addition to that, the exported FBX and DAE files have been verified in the Unity game engine, Unreal Engine 4, and Godot engine with no issues. Number 1. Asset Management Add-on. With this add-on, you can manage assets and libraries directly in Blender without any additional tools. The Asset Management add-on has many interesting tools that can help you organize your work and take it to the next level. This is possible because it can help you organize and manage your assets professionally and easily using some important features it can offer, including Thumbnail Generator. Using this feature, you will be able to do 3 different things when it comes to thumbnails. With Thumbnail Render, the add-on generates a thumbnail of your assets with the default scene. You can configure the shaders in the preferences and create a custom render. In this case, the thumbnail uses the OpenGL rendering with matte caps, ambient occlusion, and depth of field, etc. And you have the thumbnail image. With this one, you can use a picture from your computer or use a render result. One of the other features of this add-on includes asset features, which includes tools for selecting objects, such as selection by face or by object, in addition to other options as well that you have to discover for yourself once you start using this add-on. You can also replace one or a bunch of assets at once with another asset or a set of assets. This might come in handy when you have a scene full of assets and you need to replace one or some of them without having to start from the beginning all over again. There's also a bunch of other features for editing assets using this add-on. When it comes to scene features, you can save complete scenes in the Asset Management add-on. You can create libraries, categories, and add custom thumbnails. Moreover, you have materials features. When it comes to managing materials using this add-on, you can save materials you created yourself or imported from somewhere else. In addition to that, it is also possible to create libraries, categories, and manage your materials. Besides, you can link materials too. If you want to check out these add-ons, you can find all the necessary links in the description. I hope you found this video useful and informative. If you have something to add, you can leave it in the comment section below. Also, you can check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.